Earlier this week, I was negotiating yet another gig on Craigslist, this time for cleaning somebody's home. I love it when I see an ad, they're looking for somebody to clean homes in the natural way. I'm always looking to help spread the word about using natural products. I felt the pay was a little bit on the low side. It was just low. It was just high enough to justify doing it, but not much more. I'm not gonna put specific numbers on here because I don't know if any of my clients are watching the video. But it was just about right. I felt that if it went either way, I wouldn't be too disappointed. If I got hired at that amount or if I lost that opportunity, it was just about that number. And so I decided to play around with it and negotiate to see what would happen. I ended up getting about double, a little bit less than double that amount. And one thing I quickly realized is that this is kind of a revolutionary discovery to me, actually, that the very same gig is just as easy to do no matter how much you're getting paid. See, if I do something for $50 an hour versus $100 an hour, the gig doesn't change. The only thing that changes is that I have an extra $50 to do whatever I want with. Or alternatively, this is another discovery I made this week, I could either make double, right? Or I could make the same amount working half as much when I negotiate the better rate. And then because right now I don't know if it kind of shows, at least I feel it, I don't get enough exercise, mostly because of time constraints, and there are other issues going on, but mostly because of time constraints. So if I can make the same amount of money working half as much, I can exercise more. The other thing is, when I do get more exercise and I'm healthier, I can command even more money. And a lot of times, this is kind of weird to say it this way, but if you combine all these pieces together, the end result is that the reason some people might lowball me in the first place is because they are lowballing me. They lowball me, I have to work extra hours, my health falls apart, my productivity falls apart, and thus they want to lowball me. That can literally be a downward spiral sometimes. I literally do get that feeling with some of the lowball clients that I deal with. They're the cause for their lowballing. So basically, two things I learned is that your gigs are not harder to do when you charge more. Actually, they sometimes get easier because the people that you're working with get more serious about you. You know, you have more money to take care of yourself, more time to take care of yourself. You know, I used to wonder why. I live in the Seattle area, and it always drives me crazy why people would put their coins into the Coinstar machine. The Coinstar machine charges you like 8 to 10%. You know, when you're poor, especially the poor people are the ones who are using that machine, you would think that when you're poor, your time isn't worth as much money. You know, if you spend time rolling the coins or paying with the coins, especially if you go to a self-checkout machine, which is very common here. If you go to a self-checkout machine and spend 10 minutes using them, you would think that if you were making minimum wage, it wouldn't cost you as much as if Bill Gates went to a self-checkout machine to use $15 worth of coins, right? You would think, it's true, but at the same time, the poor, they have less, their time is worth less money, right? But they also have a lot less of both time and money for for the same reason, right? Because they have to spend more time to chase the same amount of money. Go read up about it. It's called the substitution versus the income effect, actually, now that I think about it. The same thing applies for the negotiating the gigs. When I negotiate a higher rate, I'm literally negotiating to have more time back that I could then use to invest in myself with exercise in order to charge more. Anyways, hope I've given you some insight on how to negotiate. Thanks for watching.